exciting, and certainly it must be for you. Yours is now a historic achievement. How does that make you feel? As I said, this is India's first ever high jump medal at the Commonwealth Games.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's all right.
It's all right. Don't you feel great that you've scripted your name into history forever?
That's okay. I feel like, I mean, that's for you guys to figure out. I mean, for me, I just go there, compete, come back. Like, I don't really look back at what I did and how many centimeters or millimeters. For me, it's just like, okay, I did my best on that day. Like, since then, I haven't even watched videos of my high jump because I just feel nervous and anxious. I just don't want to go back and live that moment again. So for me, the competition part is over. Now I just want to celebrate, spend time with my family, you know, just hang out with my friends. I think that's the better part for me. If I go back to watching videos of my competition, I'll just be like, oh, I could have done this, I could have done that.
Yeah.
I don't want any regrets or any expectations out of my performance. I'm just happy that I was able to bring a medal and on to the next competition. That's how I look at it, and that's how I will go.
But I will press you a little bit about your performance. I have a couple of questions on that. One, you had to gradually build up to that 2.22 meters mark. Was there a lot of tension as you were gradually doing this, although you were successful in all of your attempts? And the second question is that you have touched 2.27 in a previous competition this year. That would have won you gold here. Are there any regrets that you couldn't quite touch that mark?
So there's two parts to your question. I like to just explain the whole thing. Usually, in a big competition, in a championship competition like this, it's yes, you want to do your best, you want to be present, you want to jump your best mark, but at the same time, it's more about the medals, more about being in the top three than anything else. So for me, coming into the competition, I had a strategy. I came here 3-4 days ago, and people talk about acclimatization and all these things. It's also about how you observe the environment, how you see how the conditions are. Track and field being an outdoor sport, I was here 3 days ago, and I was able to observe that after like 7 p.m., 8 p.m., Birmingham starts to get a little bit chilly. So the strategy that I made was our final was at 7 p.m. So I knew that, okay, I had to make sure that I didn't have any early misses. So in the lower heights, I didn't want to have any misses so that on the higher heights, I'll have a better chance compared to my competitors. So that's what I stuck to. I made sure that I didn't have any misses, because as the day, like it got colder in the evening, it'll be difficult for everybody.
Okay.
So this all knew even before the competition started that this probably won't be a really high jumping competition, but it'll probably come down to who has less misses on the card or that sort of thing.
Okay.
So the guys who finished first and second with 225, those guys have jumped 236, 237. So they are extremely capable of jumping higher. And me myself, I'm capable of jumping higher. But on that given day yesterday, it was a little bit chilly and it was affecting everybody. So you saw that it was a low scoring final, but at the same time, the reason that I was able to do well was probably because I had strategy, which was to
Okay.
make sure that I didn't have any early misses, and that really helped me. I don't know if that was strategy or that was luck, but it played in my favor, and I'm glad that it ended the way it did.
Okay. Let me just ask you finally, what does this bronze medal mean to you after everything that you've been through? And how are you going to celebrate this?
It just means the whole world to me and my family, and before coming here, the only person who was, I mean, like, we didn't really hope to come here to the Commonwealth Games. We feud even like 5-6 days before the Commonwealth Games. Like even the opening ceremony, I was sitting in my house and with my mother. So my mother jokingly said, she said, like, I really don't think you're going to come here. I was like, please, mom, don't say all these things. I say, Apshagun mat bolo, acha bolo. So then next day we found out that we were going. So everything just happened so fast that we never really had the time to process, or had the time to get excited about the possibility of competing at the Commonwealth Games, get excited about competing with all these stalwart athletes. So for me, it was just a pick up your bag and just go moment, because it's still sinking in. So I'm just excited to go back home, spend time with my family, show it to my mother. I had a WhatsApp call with her yesterday, WhatsApp call with our family, and everybody was so excited. My grandmother was up watching the competition on TV, and how, like, in our family or in any family, you've
Yes.
made it in life when you're on TV. So for my I made it in life. So now I just want to go back home and show her the medal and just enjoy my time with the family.
All right. You certainly do deserve to enjoy your time. Thanks a lot for speaking to us, and all the best for future competitions as well, Tejaswin. Thanks a lot. With that,